Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Crossway ESV Church History Study Bible. This is a really cool Bible. I want to get into some of the things I really like about it, but I just want to first go over some of the preliminary features of the Bible. It is about 9 inches long by about 6 inches wide with pretty solid thickness, about what you would find with the ESV Study Bible, so I guess about 2.5, 3 inches across. And it comes with a paper cover. This is the hardback edition. Comes with a paper cover, pretty flimsy, can rip pretty easy. And when you take it off, it's basically like a cardboard colored finish. The side is really beautiful. You have this gold, but the front is underwhelming to say the least. It literally looks like a piece of cardboard. So not sure why they didn't add a little bit more design there, but that's a minor issue when it comes to comparing the rest of the Bible. When you open it up, you're going to notice that it's laid out very similarly to just the classic ESV Study Bible. You're going to have your scripture in a double column format, 9-point font, a little bit of ghosting. These are pretty thin pages, but the ghosting is really not that terrible, all things considered. And the font, like I said, is 9-point, very readable, nice black letter print on white paper, very readable, strong paper, good solid Crossway paper, but it is on the thinner side, so this kind of paper can probably rip a bit easier. Comes with a ribbon marker, one single ribbon marker, and these have been in all the Bible reviews I've done. This has been my chief complaint, is that Crossway's ribbon markers are really bad. I'm just going to say it as it is. Sorry, Crossway, but I think the ribbon markers could use some improvement. They tend to wear down on the edges quite easily and can be kind of frustrating to use for that reason. When you actually get into the text of the scripture, though, this is really cool. You have, like I said, the double column. Right below the double column, you then have the Bible references. So it's a reference Bible. But then underneath that, really what sets this Bible apart are the notes. You have notes going through every single passage in this entire scripture. But these study notes are from church history, all throughout church history. And so you're going to have study notes from some of the apostolic fathers, people like St. Athanasius, St. Augustine, as well as those from the Reformation like Martin Luther, John Calvin, Jonathan Edwards, and even more recently, people like Charles Spurgeon. And so you get a really diverse range of church fathers, which is a really cool feature when you're reading a study Bible. One of the things that I've often complained about in the past is that a lot of the study Bibles you find are either just Reformation study Bibles or they are just church history study Bibles that completely exclude the Reformation from any sort of significant role in study notes. And so this is a really useful study Bible just on the basis that it includes both church fathers from the pre-Reformation era as well as fathers from the Reformation era. And these study notes are really good too. Some of them are taken from commentaries, others are taken from just comments on particular passages of Scripture, but it's a really good way for you to not just study the Scriptures, but also learn more about the meaning of Scripture through connecting it to church history. And so rather than just study notes that kind of exegete the Scriptures for you, this is a way to connect yourself with the great tradition of the church throughout all ages. One of the other features of this Bible is that throughout you'll have little articles, and especially when you turn to the back, you have a section called Articles and Resources. And basically, this goes through so many different things relating to what this study Bible is about, church history, etc. So you have the history of Bible translation, you have like Reformation history, the Bible in the Reformation, devotional use of Scripture, and these are all written by scholars, mostly Reformed scholars. I believe it's all from the Reformation period. current period, I should say, but all from the Reformed tradition. And then in the back you have reading plans, which is just really useful if you're looking to go through Scripture in a year. These are really good and useful reading plans. And then, of course, at the very back, you have your maps. And these maps are the typical thick cardstock kind of paper with color printed imagery, very bold black lettering. Not much to complain about there. The only thing that I really can complain about is just the design. For the hardback, I would have preferred a more aesthetically pleasing cover, but this is a great Bible. If you're looking to get into church history and you haven't really read through much of it, this is a great way to learn more about church history while also simultaneously reading and learning more about the Scriptures. And the two should always go hand in hand. This Bible can be found in the link below on Crossway's website. It's sold for $60, so a little bit lower end Bible, affordable, not too bad. Check it out. I think you guys would really enjoy this. If you like the ESV study Bible, this is very similar, just that the study notes have been altered to be from church history and from the church fathers. I really appreciate that as somebody who really emphasizes Catholicity. I think it's one of the things lacking today in modern evangelicalism. We have just a total disconnect from the history of the church. And so Crossway has done a really great job helping us to connect back to that and recognize our roots in church history so that we can not divorce Scripture from the tradition through which it was passed down. So if that's of interest to you, click the link below, pick this up. I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks for watching.